This program is brought to you by Ministry of Education and Vocational Training, UNICEF, and the Global Partnership for Education.
Hi, Zora. Hi, is that your brother? Yes, he is bigger than I.
This is my sister. She is the smallest in our family.
Hi. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, see you.
Hello viewers, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to our English program. I'm Madam Fatma. I am bigger than you. I am bigger than you. Right? You are smaller than me. You are smaller than me. Your fellow friends use the words big and small to compare and differentiate their family members. Let us watch them again.
Hi, Zora. Hi, is that your brother? Yes, he is bigger than I.
This is my sister. She is the smallest in our family.
Hi. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, see you.
Can you compare your family members using smaller, smallest, bigger, and biggest? I know you can. Go on, please. Excellent! My grandfather is the biggest man in my family. My grandfather is the biggest man in my family. What about you? Okay, this time your friends compare and differentiate things using other words. Watch them, please.
This book is beautiful.
Yes, the story in the book is interesting.
It is very expensive.
Really?
Yes.
My dear viewer, which words were used by your fellow children to compare objects? Listen again carefully.
This book is beautiful.
Yes, the story in the book is interesting.
It is very expensive.
Really?
Yes.
What are those words? Yes, they are beautiful, interesting, and expensive. They are long adjectives. Please read them. My dear viewer, now please listen to the following story and find the long adjective. Okay, once upon a time, there was a beautiful village. One day, the head of the village called his all people. When one of the girls came, all the people looked at her. Do you know why? She was a beautiful girl. She was a beautiful girl. Then another girl followed. All the people stood up and looked at her. Can you say why? Yes, She was more beautiful than the first girl. She was more beautiful than the first girl. Before the head talked to the people, another girl came. What do you think people said about the girl? Yes, she is the most beautiful. She is the most beautiful. What do you think people said about the girl? Yes, they said she is the most beautiful girl. They said she is the most beautiful girl. All the people clapped their hands. Okay, my dear viewer, now tell me the long adjective used in the story. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Let us read the story together. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful village. One day, the head of the village called all his people. When one of the girls came, all the people looked at her. She was a beautiful girl. Then another girl followed. All the people stood up and looked at her. She was more beautiful than the first girl. Before the head talked to the people, another girl came. She was the most beautiful girl. All the people clapped their hands. My dear viewer, how the long adjectives were used to compare people in the story. How the long adjectives were used to compare people in the story. Yes, tell me the way the long adjectives were used. Okay. Beautiful. More beautiful. The most beautiful. When we compare things with the long adjectives, we use more than and the most. When we compare things with long adjectives, we use more than and the most. Watch this.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
This handbag is beautiful.
Yes, but mine is more beautiful.
But this one is the most beautiful.
Thank you.
My dear viewer, have you heard the long adjectives? Good. Can you please mention them? Yes, they are beautiful, more beautiful, the most beautiful. Please read these words. My dear viewer, please clap 3 factorials. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Now with your friend, try to use more than and the most to compare beautiful and expensive things. My dear viewer, Read the following sentences written by your friend. Thank you, my dear viewer, for being more interested today. Do you remember all adjectives we use in today's program? Very good. Can you mention them, please? Good. Go on. Let us read together. Beautiful, expensive, and interesting. Beautiful, beautiful, expensive, and interesting. Remember that we said more than and the most are used to compare long adjectives. Now, read the following adjectives. Well done, my dear viewer. Now please copy and complete the following table. Our table has 3 columns. 1, 2, and more than 2. Number 1. Important. More important than. The most important. Number 2. Interesting. Interesting. Dash, dash. Number 3. Beautiful. Dash, dash. Number 3. Beautiful. Dash, dash. Number 4. Dash. More handsome than. Dash. Number 5. Dash, dash. The most wonderful. Number 5. Dash, dash. The most wonderful. Number 6. Intelligent. Dash, dash. Thank you very much, my dear viewer. Please be interested when you do your exercises. See you next time. I'm Madam Fatma. Bye-bye.
This program is brought to you by Ministry of Education and Vocational Training, UNICEF, and the Global Partnership for Education.